Things are getting pretty serious right now. You've watched my videos a lot lately. I think it's time to take our relationship to the next level. What's going on, this is DanielJon. Hope you guys are all good. And I hope you're okay. And you know what time it is, man. It's Sunday Q&A. Woo. And I'm excited. Looking like Krusty the Clown up in this son of a bitch. Let me just tidy this up for a minute. Let me just put all that back here. Throw this cap on. And the sexual Tyrannosaurus is back in town. So, go and grab yourself a BBC. And I think one of the most epic comments was posted on the video yesterday. He said he was a black guy sipping a BBC, and he said it was quite awkward while watching the video. I thought that was quite an epic comment. Amen to you, my brother. So, let's get straight into this. I have got my phone at the ready for the Q&A Instagram post. I have got screenshots to the left. I have the Facebook page to the right. So let's get straight into this. Now, the first question, I'm going to start actually with this one that came up yesterday. The boring but big lifts template, the video. I did it yesterday. Someone actually must not have seen it. It must not have appeared in their news feed. So let's just clear that up now. The boring but big video, I did a full overview of the program, how to set it up from scratch. That is on the channel right now. So you guys can go and check that out. I hope it helped. I hope it was as in detailed as it was. You know, I hope it helped you a lot. I'm getting tongue-tied now. It's very early in the morning, okay? I'm literally in my pyjamas underneath this. Yes, I wear pyjamas to bed. It's goddamn cold here in England, okay? Right. How do you come to the realisation that you've reached a strength plateau on a certain lift while on a bulk? For example, let's say that you don't improve on a lift with reps or weight after 3 separate lifting sessions. Would you call that a plateau? Yes, I would call that a plateau. If you, say for instance, you hit 60 kilos on bench press and you couldn't get past that for the next 3 weeks, then that is classed as a strength plateau. Now, I'm not saying that if you keep going the way you're going to go, you're going to break through it, because it is possible to break through it with consistent doing exactly the same thing. But what I would urge you to do, and this is kind of what the boring but big template does, it kind of backs off from all your maximum weights and it kind of adds more reps to the bar, so that when you do come in eventually, maybe 2 or 3 weeks later, to try that weight that you didn't do, it becomes easier. That's kind of the only way that I can explain it without getting too in depth into it. But if you say for instance you're in the gym and you haven't hit the same, you've hit the same weight on a specific lift for the last 3 or 4 weeks, then that is, yes, that is a plateau. To get around it, I'll go over it in a separate video. But if I was you, just a quick overview to give you a bit of information now. Step back, maybe 5 kilos, add a couple of reps to that weight. So say for instance, do 55 kilos for 4 or 5 repetitions, and then do that for the next 2 or 3 weeks. Keep progressing, trying to add reps to that weight, and then when you come in and you feel comfortable with doing the 60 kilos again, see if you can get it, see if you can get as many reps as you can, and go from there. That's the only way I can explain it in a very quick format. Q&A. This is from Jessica Reese. Have you always gone by the 1 gram of protein per pound of lean body mass, and when cutting, and why? If you reached your lowest amount of calories, and will you allow yourself to go down, or would you hit a plateau? Would you reverse diet? Basically, she's asking, what would I do if I hit my lowest amount of calories and weren't getting no more fat loss? 1 gram of protein per pound of lean body mass, that's just a base fit. That's what I use. I only use that because it's simple, it's easy to calculate, and it's just, if I was going for say 0.8, and I know at the end of the day that I've got to calculate 170 pounds of lean body mass divided by the 0.8, then I've got to find my protein like that. I can just say to myself, okay, I need 170 grams of protein for this day if I haven't got MyFitnessPal on me or anything. So it's a lot easier for me to calculate that way. And it's just preference. It's just simple, easy. And that's why I do 0.4 to 0.5 grams of fat per pound of lean body mass, because then you just halve the 170 pounds of lean body mass and then you're left with your fat. And then I just fill the rest with carbohydrates. It's just a simple way of working it out for me. Right, now I'm going to move over because I only screenshotted a few of them because a lot of them are repeat questions from the last Q&A. Cool little sexual Tyrannosaurus says, tomorrow is the best day of the week. Simply ask, because it's Q&A Sunday. This was the post I posted on Facebook yesterday. I also posted it on Instagram. My mouth's drying up. I need a BBC. Pretty good. Not my best one I've ever made, but it was good. So, hi, I'm not sure if you've already done a video about it, but reverse dieting, when to do it and how much Shit, I forgot to answer that on the previous question, didn't I? When to do reverse dieting is, it's hard to tell for individuals, but say for instance, I got down about a year and a half ago when I was dieting in 2000 and what would that be now? 2012? Yeah, 2012 summer. I actually went down to about 1,500 calories a day, and I actually got to the point where I wasn't losing no more weight no more. I literally just was eating 1,600 to 1,500 calories a day, which was well below my fat loss calories anyway, and I wasn't losing no weight. Now, that was because I cut my calories too quickly. I got down to that base figure and I just wasn't advancing from that because I just dropped them too quickly. So what I did is every single week, I just added around 50 to 75 calories. Now, if I started seeing weight increase, then I would cut those calories back very slightly. And I just did that all the way through my bulk. And then when I came to diet down again, I think I was on about 2,200 calories a day. So I'd already kept my calories high. So the next diet, which was in 2013, I was over 2,000 calories throughout the whole summer. And I found that that worked for me. So if you've got to the point where you have went to reverse diet, is when you've lowered your calories so low without realising, or maybe you've done it on purpose, and you're not losing no more weight no more, that's when it's time to realise that you need to start upping your calories and reverse dieting ever so slightly. Danny Foster, the guy that owns Dan's Home Physique. My question for you is how is it possible to be a sexual tyrannosaurus if you don't smoke a delicious Stoogi from time to time? Dan, I used to smoke 40 cigarettes a day. I used to smoke ridiculous amounts of weed, and I used to do a lot of different drugs recreationally. I used to drink a lot of alcohol. That's why you don't see me drink alcohol now. And when I knocked all that, after being hospitalised, I got rushed to hospital, bleeding from the throat and internally, I decided to never do it all again. And I miss smoking. You know, I could pick up a pack of... I still have a pack of cigarettes downstairs now when I quit smoking 5 years ago. And I have smoked from time to time, you know, when I've been at a party, maybe a social convention, and I've had a cigarette or a cigar at my friend's wedding when I was his best man the other year, and things like that. But I don't go out and just, you know, I don't want to get back on that bandwagon kind of thing. Because I used to lead a very, very unhealthy lifestyle. 40 cigarettes a day without fail. I'd be in my work van on the way to work, 6 o'clock in the morning, pull up at the petrol garage, fill up the van, get 2 bottles of Coke and 40 cigarettes and probably a Mars bar. And then I don't feel like smoking no more. But then if we ever meet up, I'll be sure to have a Stoogi with you. So, right. Right. Oh yeah, and Robert Rose, LT Raab, he wrote back to that comment, arms are too short to get a Stoogi to the lips because a sexual tyrannosaurus has only got little arms. Leanne did have a picture of me in her background. You know the struggle? No, I'm just joking. I don't know. She might do. I don't go through her phone. I don't really look at it.